morning, friends. It's Jen. It's Saturday morning. I don't know what time it is. However, there's my tomato plant right there. So what I need to do this morning is I need to provide some shade for my seedlings or my sprouts, and because I planted them where it gets sunny. And so I'm going to use my father-in-law's dodie, one of his dodies that he left here when they were visiting for 3 months 2 years ago from India. I'll show you what a dodie looks like. But yeah, so this is pretty good because it's not so thick woven, and it still will allow some light but yet provide shade for them. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half and just do like a makeshift little protective barrier from the sun. Okay, so as you can see, it's very long, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half because it's not long enough to reach the Brussels sprouts, or to cover the Brussels sprouts and the sugar beets, because they're kind of far apart. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this baby in half. So I already have a stick here. So my sugar beets were out yesterday, and it was, I think the high was 87 degrees yesterday, which is pretty cool temperature wise, but I don't think it is for these little guys. So I thought it's best I provide them some shade, because it's really gonna get hot by Tuesday, I think. Okay, friends, so this is the best I was able to come up with. I didn't want to run off to Home Depot this morning, so I had no choice but to use some folding chairs. So here it is. I think they'll be okay. Yeah, I think they'll be okay for now. There's the other one. Okay, so here's the second one. Okay, so it's Monday morning, and I removed the cloth so I can water. And they're doing pretty good. Now the next 3 to 4 days we're gonna be in the low hundreds. So I hope they do pretty good. Now over here, my poor Brussels sprouts, they did not make it. They didn't make it because what happened is, after I covered, you can't even see them, they're like disintegrated, poor things. I think here's one right here. What happened is, when I overlapped the cloth on the chair, the wind blew it back, so it was exposed at least 3 to 4 hours in the hot sun. I think this is another one. Yeah, here's another one. And they got burned. And when I came to my window from the inside of the house to look out, I noticed that this one was like this, exactly how I have it. and the other one was covered. So those ones survived, and these poor babies. Well, it looks like I have one here, one Brussels sprout right there, but all of them, all those poor Brussies, look, they got scorched in the sun. I'm gonna keep watering them for a few weeks to see if maybe they might come back, but they got scorched. And then the ones that are here by the shade, they're doing fairly well because the sun doesn't hit them directly here. Here's another one. And another Brussels. So at least I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Brussels sprout plants. Plus I have more seeds. I think maybe maybe at the end of the month I'll plant some more Brussels sprout seeds when it gets more cooler out here. And then it looks like I have some kind of activity over here where I planted the basil. I got that little guy here. Where else? I saw right, no, is this one? No, that's not one. I saw quite a few little buds sprouting out up here yesterday of basil. And then moving over here, my lettuce. Looks like I have, hard to see. Looks like we got one right there. Felt like I had quite a few more sprouts yesterday. Anyways, I'll kind of look around later. Hope no one's eating my little sprouts as far as insects. So that's the activity right now here in the lettuce. Okay, time to water.